Good morning. It is a very overcast day in Middle Tennessee. I hope it's beautiful where you are. I'm Sean, and this is your morning huddle. You know, the one thing that I keep coming back to over and over and over and over again, no matter how we say it on any of the channels that I put out, how to be successful, the steps of being successful in a given area in your business are a very small portion of you actually being successful. Your actual success depends on your ability to coach through and communicate through the challenges that are preventing those steps from being implemented. There's Janine. Good morning, Janine. My eyes are all messed up. And Ethan, hope you guys are doing well. Remember, how to do it is a very small portion of your success. The vast majority of you and your team being successful is communication being open enough so you can work through the challenges that are preventing the implementation of those steps in the how. This is everything. This is all of it. And so on your team, I think Stephen Covey calls it a low trust culture. If you have a low trust culture on your team, that means that communication is not open. If communication is not open, then communication itself becomes the problem. If communication is the problem, it's very tough to communicate to get real solutions. Now, lots of people get this, and lots of people will say, yeah, I totally get it, and then they don't do anything about it. Here's what you should do. If what I'm saying makes sense, here's what you should do. If you understand that there are things that are being said on your team away from the whole team, let me say that differently. If people on your team are talking behind the entire team's back, then you have a low trust culture. Period. That's it. Doctor, if you are allowing one person to come in and translate to you the heartbeat of what everybody else is thinking, you don't have open communication. It doesn't matter if that person's an office manager or a hygienist. It doesn't matter. The bottom line is the bottom line. Whatever role it is that you play, if things are being communicated away from the entire team, you have a low trust culture. And if you have a low trust culture, then there is blame, there's right, there's wrong, there's good, there's bad, there's all of that mess that's preventing us from communicating openly to get to real solutions. So here's what you do. Number one, if you find yourself in this place, doesn't matter what role you play on the team, when you get to your team today, commit, suggest that we have a promise on this team that there will be zero communication away from the team. Commit to that, and then do it. Create a few minutes at the end of the day or a few minutes at the beginning of the day, and that's when you're communicating whatever the challenges are in front of the group. Remember, if communication is going on behind the scenes, then there's no way that you can have trust. And without trust, it becomes about blame. And with all of the right and the wrong and the blame and the good and the bad, there's no way you're going to have implementation at the highest level because you don't have a team. Right, Goose? Come here and say hi. Can you sit? This girl right here. Goose, can you sit? Sit. What about you, Maddie? Maddie, nobody wants to see you stick. Look here, talk about trust. Can you say trust? Can you say hi? Drop it, drop it. Okay, enough of these two. That's the way you're going to have repeatable, consistent results, is when everybody is on the same page. Trust is at a very high level. Communication is open, it's honest, it's non-judgmental. There's no blame, there's no good, there's no right, there's no wrong. That is how you be successful. It's not about the steps. And that's what I want for you, is to be successful at the highest level. Ethan, Janine, thanks for joining me. I hope you have a great day, and I hope it's prettier there than it is here. I'm Sean. This is your morning huddle. See you next time.